as I am preaching to introduce our initiative, Giving from the Heart. And so for those who are not able to join us this weekend, Teresa, aka Vanna White, has set up the video so that we can share it with you. It's hard to believe what Jesus says in the gospel, that all of the teachings, all of the scriptures, all of the law, that everything can be summed up in those two commandments: to love God and to love our neighbor. It sounds simple, yet we know from experience just how difficult it is to love, especially when Jesus shows us the standard for that love. It is indeed challenging to love God with everything we have and our neighbor as ourselves. So how can we fulfill those commands? How is it possible? It's possible because God has loved us first. That is how we can fulfill those commands, by experiencing God's love for us. For as it is said, we cannot give what we have not received. And so we must first receive God's love. In essence, that is what our journey of life is all about. It is about those experiences in which we come to know God and God's love in a deeper way. Once we experience that love, we're able to share it with others. In essence, that is one of the roles of the church, the mission of the church, to help us to encounter God, to encounter the love of God, so that we can transform the world by sharing that love. And so the church and our parish is about creating and arranging opportunities for all of us to encounter Jesus. In all that we do here at St. Pius and every church, it's about facilitating opportunities for one another to feel and to know God's incredible love. That is our mission as a parish, and everything that we do is geared towards that, helping all of us to know God. Whether it is the people who work on our staff, whether it is the programs and the ministries that we run and organize, whether it is the outreach that we do, everything we do as a parish, especially and most significantly, the sacramental and liturgical life of the church, all of that is about creating opportunities for each of us to know God in a deeper way. That is our primary goal as a parish community. That is our mission, and it's a mission that we have been given by virtue of our baptism. So as a parish community, we come together to sustain that mission, to encourage and nourish one another in that mission, so that the love of God is shared with others. And so in order to sustain that mission, we are embarking upon this new initiative that we're calling Giving from the Heart. This week, all of you who are registered and part of our mailing list will receive the Giving from the Heart brochure in the mail. You may have already received it yesterday. And in that brochure, it talks about who we are as a parish. What is it that we want to become so that we can continue this mission of the church? If you do not receive it in the mail, next weekend we'll have additional copies available. And so the brochure and our initiative is an invitation for all of us to reflect upon our own commitment to that mission. What can I do to further the mission of St. Pius X, of the Church, to be that community where people encounter Christ in a deeper way? Also in the packets you will find a commitment card. And on the back of that there is an opportunity to offer prayer intentions. And the commitment card is something that we're asking everyone to fill out, to offer your prayerful support to who we are as a church and community. And next weekend, which we're calling Commitment Weekend, we will have some of our parishioners share their understanding and appreciation for our mission, and all of us will have an opportunity to return the cards. They'll also be available electronically through our website. This is not about a capital campaign or about raising funds for a particular project. This is about our ongoing support of the mission of our parish. It's about enabling us to be that community that we are, and that we have come to recognize during this time of the pandemic is so important to the lives of so many, in our ability to reach out and to continue to be that instrument by which all of us come to know the love of God. I invite you to reflect upon what it means for all of us to engage and support this mission of St. Pius and of the Church. For if we all give from the heart, that mission will flourish. If we all give from the heart, we will enable more and more of us to experience the profound love that God has for us. And in that experience, we will then be able to share that love with our neighbors.